don't have a second monitor, so it's gonna look like a whole tunnel.
How do you quit this mission?
Awesome. I have no idea if it's even Okay, it is going. Cool. Alright. Well, welcome to the Doom tunnel on my monitor here. I don't have a second monitor, hence why you're seeing this abomination. But I'm gonna go ahead and start the game because, well, dude, that's what I'm gonna play. I don't know what else I would do. If it lags my stream out or something, I have no way of telling. So we'll see where it ends. I don't even know what the bitrate's gonna be or anything, and oh my god, why is the game so loud?
The bitrate's fine. I'm seeing it right now.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna probably go to settings and turn this game audio down a bit.
How do I quit the mission?
I almost reset if I reset
to defaults... let you quit missions?
If
It should.
If I reset to default, dude, I would have just deleted the game.
Oh, there it is. Exit memory. There we go. Jeez, I put it in the weird part.
Do I just buy the fucking Borderlands collection since it's on sale?
The Borderlands collection? Dude, I was gonna buy an SSD because it was on sale.
Yeah, it's the full Pandora's box, basically. 1, 2, and 3 with Telltales.
Oh, that totally freaking reminds me. Ah, man, a long time ago. Freaking this dude, James Delaney, the guy that I used to date, was supposed to help me finish those games. Totally forgot about that. I still haven't been able to complete them.
Oh, wow. I'm sure you'd be able to still do like a solo playthrough.
No, it's like it's super hard. It requires 2 players to beat that.
I mean, for certain parts of the story, especially on 1, yeah. Like me and my cousin took like fucking close to 4 hours beating this one boss. Years ago though, on the 360.
Oh, I do have the Amazon Prime trailer attached. Okay.
Oh,
I have no idea where to go, so let's check the map here. I'm not sure where my intention was to go. I think I was here and I was gonna come down to here, but something happened. I guess I can go to Phoenix. I haven't been to Phoenix yet. It doesn't look that interesting. But there's 2 mysteries here, so I'm gonna go to Phoenix.
Sniper rifle kills
now. Oh, dude, I keep... Oh, it's so weird. A truck stop. I also need to definitely turn down the game volume because I can't hear shit right now. It's just all bass.
Bass.
Okay, let me use my mouse for this. I did not want that.
Hey, wait a second. Why does this location say Florida?
Okay,
I'm gonna go to it just because.
Where is audio? I need to turn this way down.
Is that really connecting to Florida? Assassin's Creed 4.
Okay.
This one little island right here.
Oh, no, that's actual Florida. The map's based off the Caribbean. Yeah.
The Caribbean's just near Florida the entire time?
No, what you're in the Strait of Florida right now, and you're where the Keys are, the Florida Keys are located. That island is a Florida Key.
Holy shit. Did not know it was
Okay,
right
I had
there.
to roll my windows up.
What?
That would also help.
I bet there's Cuba, and there's probably Jamaica too. There's also probably places like Tulum, Mexico.
My head can just phase through the glass window, I guess. Fuck it.
I don't have
Probably
the full
places
map
like
open.
Haiti or Dominican Republic. There's probably
Oh, I got that
Republic still
Minecraft
exists?
bee toy thing in the
probably an
mail
island called
today.
Nassau, right?
Nice.
Nassau, yeah.
Nassau. There's Havana.
Yeah, Havana.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. I like it. Oh, I keep trying to go to use my index finger for the freaking brake and stuff like that. I keep just relaxing my hand into that position.
Give it a bit of time. I think you'll figure.
No,
you'll
yeah,
adjust.
it's just so weird. What is this road, dude? It's like all squiggly. Dude, I gotta find a rest stop before I fall asleep in the middle of the road. This RV is hauling. Never mind. Yeah, it's not even doing the speed limit.
Are you good, Kita?
Yeah.
What? What? Is this what your map looks like? I'm also gonna go play a game now.
Oh, you're not gonna stay in the car?
No, I'm gonna keep here. I'm just gonna play games. Oh, I'll be in.
Oh, okay. What kind of worry? We're having right now time. That's not
God, what the hell? Was this freaking Dodge Challenger just hitting its brakes randomly, dude?
Dodge.
Oh my god,
Ram it off
dude.
the road. No, just kidding.
I'm about to. I just had to slam on the freaking brakes. The homie just decided to turn last minute.
Road Rage Simulator. Oh, actually, can that game actually just end up becoming...
It probably is on like Steam. Yeah, it probably is. Let's see. Here's some. I already know the plot to it. You're probably just that white guy that's driving around in a 2018 Hyundai Sonata.
No,
All
it's
of
a
sudden, just
semi-truck.
tap- Sure.
Well, there's a heck of a lot of mods I installed in order to get a police car.
I'm not just talking about that. I mainly was just talking about like, what? Piece idea for Road Rage Simulator?
Oh yeah, I can put a Hellcat engine inside the police car.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I can put it in a semi.
Hellcat engine. And
I don't think a Hellcat's gonna work.
what's a Hellcat anyway?
ASL.
Yeah, so it just it
Hellcat
is
basically does
unplayable.
treasure.
Put it this way, if you put it in the truck, it's unplayable.
Yeah, ain't it weak?
No, it just goes like Mach 10, dude. You just start doing burnouts, and then you try hitting the brakes, you can't stop.
Damn.
The brakes are.
The brakes are pointless. Yeah, you're gonna run into whatever. You will total the truck if you hit a pebble.
Rocket ship
Okay.
Who gave me a ticket for a sleeping offense? What are the cops stalking me?
Offense? What's a sweeping offense?
A
You should've
sleeping
slept in the wrong
offense.
area.
A sleeping offense. I gotta oh, cause that was a stupid cop that drove by. Man, fuck the police.
Yeah.
Sleeping offense?
Fuck it, I'll drive off the road if I want to. Bro, they have been harassing me. So, okay, let me update y'all a little bit on some things. So, I lost my index finger. Well, majority of it. Like a half of the thing. So I'm using my middle finger for my trigger now, obviously, because it doesn't reach the trigger no more. It might reach the bumper on the top of the controller, but that's about it. Maybe. I don't know yet. It's still in a splint, and it still has permanent sutures. And this happened, what, like a little over a month and like 2 weeks ago at this point? It happened like February 25th. And the stupid part is I didn't think it was the accident that happened was this bad at all at first, until like 6 hours, 7 hours after it happened. And then the reality of how bad the situation dawned on me, because why can my brakes not work in this thing?
Brakes not breaking.
Yeah, why are my brakes not braking?
I don't think you want your brakes to break. So I don't think broken brakes can
And
work.
why can I not sleep in this parking lot when it says it's a place for me to sleep?
Yo, what kind of audio does YouTube run on? Your voice sounds better on here.
Whatever. That's what I'm. That's.
It's what's her desktop mic.
Yeah, this is my studio mic. Alright, I'm gonna sleep here. And once I wake up from whatever this is, I'll explain
And
this.
sleeping offense.
Oh, hey, it looks like that motel I was in earlier.
Alright, so yeah, I totally illegally parked here, and I'll show you guys why here. What? Chat is not currently... I don't want chat. I want my freaking camera view. How do I get the camera view? Oh, that's... You know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna look out the window. You can clearly see my trailers at like a 45-degree angle, and if I look out that mirror, you can see it literally backwards, and I'm not even in the lines. But as I was saying, like, this happened on the 25th real quick, and I didn't get any type of intervention till like, because I went to the hospital the day that it happened. I went to this hospital that's in town here, and I sat there for like 16 and a half hours. I initially got a room, and they like triaged it like almost a trauma level thing. And because I mean the whole tip of my finger skin was like peeled back, just the top layer, and so it looked really bad, but it was like, it still looked like skin, but it was like white. And so I go there, and they're like, okay, we're gonna transfer you to this one in like the state area right up here, which is like an hour away. And so I was waiting for a transfer, and they said it wouldn't be long at all. Dude, not even like an hour into my room, they like pulled me out of the room and put me in a bed outside in the hallway. And then I'm like, okay, what the heck? And I mean, they're all saying they're gonna do something about it at this point. And I'm like, okay, cool, bet. Like, it's gonna get done software. I don't really trust hospitals if that's an obvious thing. And so, not even 30 to 45 minutes into being in the hallway, the fucking fire alarm goes off and would not stop. It got stuck. And they couldn't shut it off because nobody had the fire alarm key. So they had to bring me all the way to this family lounge room, and I was sitting in there for like the rest of the time. And keep in mind, my finger was completely numb at this point from the adrenaline and like everything that I've been rushing through my body. I haven't had any pain meds at this point. And that's when it started setting in, like 6 hours later, after I was in this room, sitting in a chair, a hard chair. It took them 7.5 hours to get me an actual recliner, and then I had to start advocating on my own behalf just to get, like, the director of the hospital involved, because they still haven't transferred me, and at this point, it's almost 7:30 in the morning, and I said I was going to be transferred at 8 in the morning, and now they're telling me it might not be today, but it might be tomorrow. And so I'm like, nah, I did not just sit in a chair for 7 hours for you to tell me this. And this person has the audacity to tell me, well, you seem fine. And at this point, the pain's kicked in. I actually, like, I'm gonna be straight real. I started crying over this crap a bit. Because, dude, it felt like someone squeezing your finger while, like, lighting it on fire, essentially. It got melted by a wall socket because the wall socket caught on fire, and I went to unplug the fridge. Now, when they said they weren't going to be able to transfer me till the next day. I said, screw this. I called the hospital that I'm going to transfer to, and I said, can I just come to you guys? Like, can I just come directly to you guys? They said, sure, let's just do that. So I said, yo, I'm signing AMA. I'm leaving. I left. I called them. They said, come over here in, like, a day. And so I immediately went over to that hospital, which was like, oh my God, it cost me an assload to get an Uber ride over to there. At this point, I'm like $200 invested into getting this crap figured out. I get to that hospital. Boom. In and out within an hour and 50 minutes. Not even 2 hours. I mean, it took us like 4 hours to get a cab ride home because it's almost an hour and a half away from my house. But they got surgery scheduled. They got everything. And they listened to me and they did everything right. That's where everything goes downhill. Everything. Because I have mental health issues. A bunch of them. I'm going to be straight honest. I have schizophrenia. I got personality problems. I got a whole bunch of shit. It's not easy. That's why I try to do streaming and stuff, and I just kind of sit around and play games to try to avoid the crap in reality that triggers me sometimes. But so they start like digging into my mental health history, which is kind of annoying because it's not even an aspect in this case, because there's evidence that it was an outlet. Like, I have photos. I posted it on my TikTok and stuff like that. And, I even showed them the photos and stuff. Like, there's other people that even witnessed this stuff happen. So it's evident that I didn't do it to myself. It's blatantly clear, and they have that on file, that it's clearly from an outlet fire. And even the doctor said, yes, this is from an electrical burn. And this is where it goes downhill. On the day prior to surgery, which was scheduled for Thursday, I got a call Wednesday saying, hey, here's your surgery. It's tomorrow at this time, yada, yada, yada. They called me back 45 minutes later saying, yo, it's been canceled because we don't have this fancy machine. I'm like, why do you need a fancy machine to do a finger amputation? Like, I looked up a YouTube video just to get, like, a rough idea of what I'm going to go through, like anyone else would. And I'm like, I didn't see any fancy machine in that whole video, so I'm just kind of confused here. And they're like, oh, well, it's just delayed. We're going to try pushing it out another week or two. And I'm like, I'm not waiting a week or two for this. Like, it hurts like hell. You guys haven't given me pain meds or anything for this. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, this sucks. Like, my bone is, at this point, it got way worse. Like, it started turning necrotic. The white tissue turned to black. And the half of the bone was sticking out. Like, my fingernail was gone. You could see part of the bone sticking out. And so it was horrible. I mean, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't bend the joint. It was pointless of a finger. And then the surgeon calls me, like, right after that and says, okay, you know what? I just want you to go to the ER that you went to first in that area that you got a cab ride over there, the burn unit. And we're just going to do bedside surgery right there. And we're just going to have someone do it right there for you right now and then. And I'm like, all right, cool. It's going to be solved. Let's go. Bet. I spent $80 on a ride just to get there. And we get there. They do bedside surgery. But this lady has no clue what the fuck she's doing. She does the numb. She does, like, the little nerve block and everything. Starts going in there, makes the mark with her marker, but doesn't even follow the marker line, bro. She cleaned off the marker line as she was cleaning it. How are you gonna follow an invisible line to do, like, the fish mouth and everything? And she does a brutal job, dude. Oh my god. She gets almost done, gets the tip of the finger off and everything, and it's like a straight cut at this point. Like, it looks like shit. And I had to explain to her, someone that's not even licensed as a doctor, I had to explain to her, the curved scissors are better to use to make that fish mouth since you've already cut the damn finger off, basically. Like, there's nothing for you to use as tension with a scalpel to make that curve. And she listens to me, and I mean, it made it look somewhat better. But I told them, I'm allergic to absorbable sutures. You cannot use them. So they used catgut sutures, which I assumed were different from the ones I'm allergic to. No, they were not. I was in for one hell of a ride. because they didn't listen. They were also absorbable sutures. Long story short, I got discharged. I thought it looked okay at first, but no. Not even a day after the surgery, it started going downhill. It started splitting back open. It started looking like shit. It got infected and everything. And I start calling them, panicking, like, bro, this burns. It burns. This needs to be dealt with. Like, this hurts like hell. And he's like, oh, well, there's nothing we can do. And then no one answers me at all. No one says anything. No one answers my phone calls. Nothing. And I'm like, okay, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, my finger's been butchered. It hurts like hell. No one's doing nothing about it. I'm in the dark here. So I call a worker that's at the other clinic that I go to, and I'm like, hey, I know you don't deal with this stuff, but what am I supposed to do in this situation? No one's answering my call. They couldn't really help either, as I figured, so I wasn't really too upset. So I said, screw it, whatever. I'm just going to let it be. I mean, I'm in pain. What else am I going to do about it? Like, I'm not going to go back to a hospital at this point, because now they're refusing to listen. As Thursday morning rolls around, I was told to call back at 11:30 in the morning, and they'll get it sorted out. I call back at 11:30, and they're telling me they're not going to do surgery again because it doesn't need to be fixed. My bone was sticking out again, by the way. The new knuckle end was sticking out. So it's already been completely eviscerated. Like, it's been split open and everything. And, I mean, the sutures are the only thing holding the bone inside the finger. Like, you could see the bone, to give you an idea here. And, oh my god. At, like, 4:30 p.m., I get a knock at my door from an officer saying, hey, I'm doing a wellness check on you because you were, like, really upset and stuff. Obviously I'm upset, bro. I lost my damn finger. The fuck? Who wouldn't be upset? Like, who wouldn't be? Like, anybody would have a rightful expression to be upset about losing a body part, no matter how big or small it is. Like, I do keyboards and controllers and just stay home most of the time. I can't really do stuff as is. So losing a finger is kind of a medium-sized deal to me. And he's like, well, I just had to make sure you're fine. You're not in trouble or anything. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, no one's telling me what the hell to do. It's a gray area. I've never been in this situation before. And so he's like, all right, well, have a good day. I'm like, all right, see ya. He leaves. All fine and dandy. Next day rolls around. I try calling the orthopedics back. I get nothing. No one calls me. Not the orthopedic, not the surgeon. No one's calling me back. Again, around 6:30 something p.m., my other friend and my fiance are here. Technically, my boyfriend and my fiance are there at my apartment, witnessing everything. I've not done anything to myself at this point besides do exactly as I'm directed to clean this and maintain it because it's infected and it looks like shit. At like 6:30 in the afternoon, I get banging on my door and then like someone like finger f***ing my damn doorbell, like as if they want to like shove the doorbell through the wall. Like they're trying to have intercourse with my doorbell. It didn't even have enough time to ring, dude. It's an electronic doorbell. And I'm just hearing ding, 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 ding. It couldn't even finish the damn ding dong. It couldn't even finish it. And then it's just bang, bang, bang on my door. And I'm like, dude, I haven't even made it 2 feet. You've banged like 30 times. I can hear it. But I'm not going to answer it because I don't know who the fuck that is. And I'm like, I can't see shit through the peephole because it's dark as fuck out. And then I'm like, wait a minute, that's the cops. I hear the radio outside. Why the hell are they at my door again? So I'm panicking. My fiance comes over. Then more cops show up. And then they bang on the door even more, start probably penis fucking the doorbell this time. I mean, full blown. It ripped the doorbell off the wall. The doorbell came off the wall. How do you do that? Like, oh my god. And we answer the door and they're like, yo, where's Kate at? And I'm like, oh, what the hell? Like, what did I do? What, did I commit a crime by having my finger amputated? The fuck? And this bro's like, yeah, we have to bring you to the hospital. The court's got an IVC on you. And I'm like, what the hell? What did I do? And they're like, yeah, they're claiming you cut your finger off. I got blamed for the butchered job the hospital did, bro. And then they tried also filling in some bull crap that I was gonna try cutting the rest of my hand off with bolt cutters. How the hell do I cut my hand off first off with bolt cutters if I don't own a pair of bolt cutters? 2, I couldn't use my left hand at the time. It was in a full-blown, like, hand wrap cast thing. I could only use one hand. How the hell would I have done it without bolt cutters and one-handed in the first place? And 3, I didn't have plans to do that anyways. And who the hell came up with this bullshit? And I couldn't contest to it at all. I literally had to go with. I had no choice. I said, nah, I don't want to go with. They're like, you don't have a choice. It's signed by a judge. I had to go there, get fucking treated like an asshole. I've been 7.5 years clean of suicide and everything, which is not the easiest thing to fucking do by any means. Almost 3 years clean of self-harm, which is probably the hardest shit I've ever done. And I still am after this shit. And I get there, the hospital believes me 100%. They said, dude, we see no evidence that you're trying to do anything at all. And I'm like, exactly. I don't even have a social worker. They're trying to say some social worker was blaming me for shit and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, I don't have a caseworker or a social worker. I only have a therapist and a psychiatrist. But they already know about this and they don't care about it. Because they know it's not mental health related. I got admitted to the psych ward unit, the entire unit. I got past triage, intake, the hospital room itself, past waiting, and then into the psych ward unit itself within an hour, dude. That's the fastest I've been thrown into a psych ward in my whole life, even being actually mentally ill. Holy shit, I felt like I was being treated like shit until I realized even the psych ward said, why the heck are you even here? And then they got all their stories mixed up in crap. I was there from Friday all the way till Monday afternoon. Got discharged. But since it's an IVC, it's permanently on my record, even though I didn't do anything. That's the most bogus crap ever. And at this point, my finger's still brutally fucked up, by the way. I had to go through all of that without pain meds and nothing the whole time. That point, I had an appointment. I went back to a hospital, left that hospital, got an appointment for surgery again. They looked at it, said, yeah, you know what, we might do surgery. Waited a week, they said, you know what, we're going to do surgery. That is actually kind of bad. Because another freaking orthopedic looked at it, because the other one magically disappeared somehow. Same with the social worker that called the IVC. I don't know where they went. And so they had to get a new social worker to deal with the case, and then a new orthopedic to deal with it. And after they got on the case, they said, okay, yeah, no, you need surgery again. So they scheduled the surgery 2 days after the last appointment. So I had surgery done again, and now it actually looks good. Now it actually looks good, and it doesn't feel like somebody's stabbing my finger. So that's how I lost my finger and somehow got blamed for it, got sent to a psych ward, and still got nothing out of it. I have not got anything but a freaking apology, and that's it. I don't know.
And that even took ages for
that. And even yeah, exactly. Even the apology took almost 3 weeks after my surgery happened. I got the apology note like 3 days ago. It's been almost 2 weeks since I had my last surgery. Like, oh my god. I can't get a break. It's constantly something with me. And to think I'm planning a bike trip. And I'm gonna have a video of this bike trip from North Carolina all the way to Florida is insane. Because my luck is absolute ballsack. And so I don't know how this is gonna work out. I don't know how bad this bike trip is gonna go, but I'm gonna figure out something. I'm gonna make it happen. But yeah, I don't... I'm gonna be leaving here this upcoming next month in, May. So, we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'll be riding the full distance of NC to Florida, or if I'll be taking an Amtrak to Florida and then biking back up, or what I'll be doing. I don't really know yet. I have to lose some weight. I have to do a whole bunch of crap to be able to pull this off and stuff. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, so I'm going to try to play this game again. But yeah, hopefully that gives some context if no one's seeing the TikTok or doesn't care for the TikTok.
Out there?
I don't know, maybe it's your neighbor with a gun again.
He's across the island. I don't fucking know.
He's just at your door banging on it, just scratching at your wall.
She's outside.
He's outside?
Yeah, I know. I can see it. You done making a noise? Get in here, Frenchie. Yeah, get in here, Frenchie. Jesus.
Sorry if that was a long rant for anyone that was watching this and didn't care, but I guess you can always skip ahead once the stream is done, so I guess you can't really whine about it.
Hey, as long as you're not putting an ad or anything.
Nah, I don't plan to put ads. I don't even care about monetization. Again, this is simply just for my mental health. I really genuinely don't care about making money off of it. I just find it entertaining, just like making the exploring videos. It's just a lot harder to do exploring at the moment when I have a splint on my finger. But yeah, I'll get back into exploring. There's a whole bunch of stuff I want to visit when I go on this trip and all sorts of stuff. And hear me out. If we're not able to go to where I wanted to go originally, I'm going to be biking from like Orlando area probably to all the way to Miami at least. I want to at least do something like that, and then I'm probably going to go back up towards like Ocala and stuff like that, and I want to go camping for a couple of weeks. Like nomad type camping. I really want to push my limits. I've never been alone. Like, I've always had someone living with me to help me do certain things. And that's why I really think something like this I could benefit from, is maybe trying to push my limits. And I know not everyone can do that. I know it's not an easy task. I mean, I don't even know if I'm comfortable doing it yet. But I'm just not going to think about it until the day comes and I'm like, I have to leave today. That's kind of what I did with the airplane tickets. I mean, that turned out great. I mean, who knows? This might turn out a lot better than I expect it to. I can't really say, but I mean, if I am going to be leaving from NC, it's going to be all the way from NC to, like, Charleston, South Carolina, to then cutting through a whole bunch of stuff. And the only concern I have is that I'm going to be sleeping right at Lumberton, basically, like 15 miles away from the town Lumberton. And I really do not want to be that close to Lumberton, but I don't have a choice, because it's the only short road I'm willing to take, that route that I can ride a bike on. Well, hopefully it goes well. I really do. I won't know until like May 5th, because May 5th is when I'm leaving probably, so. So I mean, once it gets to May 5th, that's kind of when we'll know what's going on, because I'll have a TikTok that gets posted. And that TikTok will be me taking off. And then I'll probably get hit by a semi or some dumb shit with my luck.
I still don't even believe that caseworker was real though. Like something was off.
The fact that she wouldn't respond after the whole thing as well, like not even a social worker, just a caseworker, like she was weird as hell. She wouldn't respond, never dealt with the actual problem, and always kept looking at the mental health thing, like, oh, what about this, what about that? And then it actually makes the whole situation worse. They lied to me the entire time I was actually in the psych unit. They didn't actually believe me. So they were trying to get me to, like, get out of the psych ward, I assume, because they knew that it wasn't something serious enough to hold me on. But they also didn't want me getting pissed off because I'm, like, twice their size. Which is, even though I'm fucking... Oh my god, I'm like a fucking fairy, for God's sakes. But, yeah, I don't blame them. I look intimidating. I'm not gonna put that down.
Yeah, you're taller than me, you know that, right? You fucking carry me around like a baby.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But, so, yeah. And that's the thing, most of those nurses and doctors were all female and stuff like that. And most of the guys there were, like, very old, frail people you could probably break like a toothpick. So they probably were trying to be on the air of caution, and they were all... I could also tell they were trying to do that with a couple other patients when they were just being really fucking stupid. Because when I left, I got a thing from my, like, health insurance saying, like, oh, the stay was covered and stuff like that. And it was saying, like, what was covered while I was there. And the reason for the stay was classed as psychotherapy. And then it was like BDD disorder, like a possible BDD disorder. And I'm like, bro, I did not do this because of a body dysmorphic disorder. Like, what? Like, yeah, no, I casually just somehow shorted a wall socket out by using, like, my telepathic brain waves and shorted a wire out behind the wall and caught the wall on fire. Like, totally. Like, even the fire department came and proved that it was actually an issue that happened.
Uh-oh, I gotta go.
Aww.
Where are you going?
Aww. I love you. Press. Aw, did he leave before I got you? Aww.
I think you heard it. Maybe we just got busy.
Get over, Semi. I'm trying to get over as well, you freaking moron. Well, that's my exit. What the hell am I supposed to do? I don't think I can... I genuinely don't think I can, like, go around it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't take that exit. It's closed. That's bogus. I deadass thought I'd get IVC'd for, like, a suicide attempt or something, to be dead honest with you, but nah. It was because of something I didn't even do. That's so dumb. Like, I'm mind blown over that. Like, I saw how bad I was a while ago. And I mean, if you see my TikToks, you can see how many hospital bans I've collected over the time. I have like 15, 20 of them things.
Jesus, I didn't know it was that many.
Do?
Oh yeah, I have like 20 hospital bans I collected from the ones that I did keep. but there's probably like 20 more that I lost. I was in a psych ward probably 40 times in the span of like a year and a half.
Right.
Like, it was hard to regulate it when there was no one to help me and stuff. Like, my mom did fuck all to try helping me, like, doing daily tasks. She would constantly say, oh, you're being lazy, or you're doing this or that, and wouldn't actually try to help me with anything. So that really didn't help, because it didn't make me feel any better that it was, like, something I needed to take care of, which it was. I mean, I'm not on medication right now. It's still equally as bad, but I've gotten better at maintaining the, like, impulses.
Didn't you have, like, evil past life, though?
Well, yeah, my whole trauma and stuff like that kind of came into play as well. And, I mean, I was still dealing with that quite terribly. So, I mean, that also kind of came into play as well. And she didn't really help it at all.
Especially when she's trying to steal.
Yeah, and especially when she's stealing like 90% of my income and I can't really do shit at all. Claiming, oh, it's paying all the bills. Bro, what you mean rent is like $200?
And then she tries to call the police on Tyler because she wants to be.
At least you're fucking long gone from her.
Really, though?
Hey, she turned to a needle instead of her kids. That's on her.
Yeah, no, she did. She came down here to visit me and then decided to go back up because she couldn't get her drugs here. She brought my little brother and little sister with to come down here.
Oh fuck! She didn't try to go as far to try to see kids, did she?
No. So she came down here, found out she couldn't get any drugs here, was having withdrawals, got through the withdrawals, but still wanted the drugs. So she went all the way back up, even though her social worker paid for the ride to come down here for her to start a new life here. She went back up there, got my little brother and sister put in fucking foster care, and basically split the rest of what family was left.
Well, you're part of my family now, and she won't be invited to any sort of family galaxy anytime soon.
Bro, she isn't even invited to my funeral. I don't think she'd want to come to my funeral anyways. Matter of fact, my whole family is gonna be like, hey, yo, who the hell are all these random people?
Yeah, especially once they see me.
Oh, we don't even want to talk about the other people that would show up.
Yeah, no, old friends, yeah, I already know about them.
Yeah, definitely.
I met that one guy before. I don't remember his name, but you were talking about how he was like an insurance guy or something?
I think, yeah, no, it was the guy that deals with like the insurance and stuff and like the whole funeral thing. But like he has a shitload of money and he's like friends with the rest of my Greenslade family.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, morticianers would make a lot of money.
Well, no, he's not the he's the one that does like the funeral like expense crap, like and stuff for the family.
Oh.
He's like he's like constantly with our family, dude. Our family has this like whole group paid off like funeral director basically. Now obviously I don't want some bogus ass Christian funeral because I heavily don't believe in that. Like I've lost hope in all of that crap since what happened with me and everything, so yeah, bro got fucking millions, probably even maybe $1 billion or some shit. I don't fucking know. I mean, he makes a lot of fucking money. And it's not just from like funeral directoring. I mean, he's like a business guy and shit like that, so. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else that would really be. I don't know who would really be at the funeral. I mean, I know definitely a lot of people would be there, but it's just a cremation. I think you'd have like a false burial or something. Like just a reunion thing, not like an actual burial. and then I would just get tossed into a fucking furnace.
No, it was for my mother. It was something like that.
Yo, when I'm dead, yo, so when I get put into the furnace, because I want someone.
All that most of America can even afford.
No. So what the hell? What keeps blowing up my phone? But when I die, I want someone to like be at the funeral place when I'm being cremated, and I want them to play like the Minecraft Steve taking damage noise.
Fine. Fine, whatever. I'm gonna send the video later.
Just the audio of oof, oof, oof. And you gotta make sure it's the specific lava burning noise too. Like being lit on fire in Minecraft.
There he is. What happened?
Hey,
What happened to you
friends.
anyways?
What? Nothing.
What happens? Why'd you leave all of a
Literally,
sudden?
all that happened is that my mother wanted to watch Netflix downstairs, but the router needed resetting because it's been slightly slow. You know, the once a month.
You know what? Fuck the Tesla. Get out the way. Amazon ain't got time for your stupid shit.
Are they trying to make you buy something again?
Nah, if you watch the stream, you'll see what I just did.
Oh shit. That would kill my battery if I watch.
Just loads like a 4K image, just corrupts the tablet.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. That's how bad it is.
My phone's doing that same thing right now.
God damn.
I can't even fucking use it straight up as is without just suddenly crashing. I gotta get a new one.
I swear, if a fucking car brake checks me right now, I'm fucked. I am bashing into the back of it.
Be on them.
Oh, I forgot my plan. Oh my god. Oh, I'm speeding heavily. I'm not even drunk and hey, this is the bridge I crashed into when I was drunk as shit and then I went off the road here off the exit. This is where I crashed really bad. Oh, that's hilarious. Wait, no it's not. What the heck? Is there just multiple roads that look exactly like this? Because I'm still exploring this road. That's so weird.
Well, they had to pump out the game so quickly, right?
They have updated the game, so that could be why. You can bypass the way station. Have a safe day. Okay, cool beans.
No. No. I'm good, homie. Don't say that to me.
I remember when my ex's
PPAP?
Amazon or something got stuck in Spanish mode. And it kept
Pen,
repeating
pineapple
Despacito.
pen. So once I get this vehicle over to here, I want to dump the trailer here. And I want to switch trucks because there's a really insane truck that I gotta show you guys. I think I still have it. I'm deaf. Oh, I thought I was gonna get a speeding ticket. I'm so paranoid of cops, I always think I'm speeding, even in a fucking game. Oh yeah, while we're driving, just so it doesn't bore you guys. So the reason why we started the conversation earlier about what originally happened was because they were mentioning cops and stuff and how they harass me now. Every time I go outside now, there's always a cop kind of like watching and like looking over, like even if they're just doing their normal route, they will break their normal route. I'm dead serious. I have a radio that I listen to them on sometimes because I'm curious about that stuff. I mean, I'm autistic as fuck when I listen to that shit. And, I mean, I'm a weather nerd as well, so I listen to that shit all the time. And I can hear him saying my name and, like, me riding my bicycle and shit. And they're like, oh, they went this way, like, they're doing fine. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why do you need to know what I'm doing? Like, all the time. And they constantly drive into my fucking neighborhood now and just do loops around it and shit. They constantly go behind the house, dude. They've brought an ambulance over here and just chilled in the backyard looking around shit. It's so stupid. And there's no calls that come in or anything. No one goes into the ambulance. They're not training for anything because they're not doing anything. It's like they're just staking out my fucking apartment, dude.
I'm just hoping they don't do the same shit down there.
Oh, I think there's like an abandoned building over there. That's pretty cool. I should pay attention to driving.
I think you'd be fucked if they somehow start doing it down there.
If they start doing it down there and somehow them motherfuckers like stalk me all the way through my bike trip, dude, I would be astonished.
No, it's probably dude. What is it? County transfer, state transfer, all the way.
Yeah, they just keep transferring the call over and over again through each county.
Like someday they're gonna start doing that too.
I feel like they're gonna catch me off. I feel like they're gonna claim something. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna claim that I can't be trusted at home without an adult, even though I have an adult that's like watching over me majority of the time, and I'm mostly in a Discord call, so there isn't really a time where I'm unsupervised if something does happen. So I don't really see that being a viable excuse, but I see my bike trip being the perfect excuse for them to pull that excuse, which is kind of concerning. And I know this is sounding like me being paranoid as hell, but if I showed you, I posted all the pictures of them on like TikTok and stuff like that, but it just kept getting hate comments after hate comments and like people bashing it and shit, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even saying anything. I'm just saying, yo, it seems like they're like stalking me in a sense. I'm not trying to be a paranoid person here, even though I have pretty decent paranoia, but like, it's kind of ironic, even though I have evidence that they're talking about me and people are still hating on it. And so I said, screw this, I'm deleting this, I don't want this on my channel, like, it's just gonna bring negative attraction. I'm not gonna deal with this. And it's just, it actually led to like a couple reports going through, claiming I was trying to like false claim shit and stuff, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, there's
don't want to believe that. Please.
Yeah, people don't want to believe that there's actually corrupt people out there, and it's a sad fact.
Ignorant fools. Literally, how many times have cops planted things and stole evidence, etc.? I feel like I would rather have someone be awake to the realities of things than to be ignorant to them. And so. It was scary.
Oh, I know those barks.
I don't know why my brakes are so insane. Like, I barely touch them, and it's just like, boom. Instant stop.
Yeah, when they bark, squeak like that, that means... Because they get all nervous because they don't see her fast.
Bro.
I couldn't make that right turn up here, so I had to turn around there instead of trying to jackknife the trailer over here.
What's jackknife mean?
I'm not gonna stop for that light. God damn it.
Jackknifing?
Where I get it stuck and like pinned against its own trailer.
Oh.
I don't think it's possible to fully jackknife it in this game, which kind of sucks, but...
Oh, that
should
was
a
realistic,
magical
though.
stopper to stop the jackknife.
I think some trucks actually do have like an anti-jackknife feature where it'll like eventually sense that the trailer's getting like too curved or something.
It's just gonna magically start straightening out the trailer. Usually you have to just swing.
No, it'll start warning you like, yo, if you keep turning, you're gonna jackknife or something like that, I think. $400 for fuel, Jesus Christ. It just locks your diff, bro. Oh my god, you're just gonna snap your axle in half in a semi.
I was saying it will probably unlock your diff.
I mean, I'm pretty sure your diff is already unlocked in a semi. I highly doubt you have a welded diff in a semi. I can only imagine how cancerous it would be to drive a welded diff semi. Okay, let's check before I even assume here that I have that truck. I don't want to assume that I still have it. Why don't I have it? Interesting. I don't have it. That's weird. Okay. I guess we're gonna build a truck. Let me just cut the power off and go buy a truck, I suppose. I did not know I would need to do this. What's a Volvo have? Why can I not just see visit select the dealer? Yes. Okay, so I already have their full top of the line trailer for Volvo. So I don't think it's a Volvo. That is Freightliner. I think it was a Peterbilt that I had that I did it to. I'll just duplicate the same truck. Which kind of sucks because it was a really nice truck. And I think it was this one. I think it was. I don't want to assume though. Because it was pretty expensive. Yeah, it wasn't this one. This is 510. I guess I'll just go with this one. I'll see if it's this one. We'll know really quickly because if we go to here... Go all the way up. Okay, I don't see it there. I think it's this one. That's the twin turbo. Yeah, it has to be that one. No, I want to keep customizing the configuration. What the hell?
Huh, that's weird. I can't find the last chest.
Oh, so that would get rid of my sleeper cab.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, this is the abomination that I had. Okay. And I think it still had the eat and 1, because that was this, yeah, this is 18 speed. Still had the nice interior. This is new. I kind of like that. Ooh, but that looks clean. I know you can't really see it, but I'm gonna get Cityscape. I kind of dig that. I know you can't really see it, but that's just nice. And I don't know how to change the colors, so. I don't know if I can customize a vehicle after purchase, so we're gonna be here for a bit. Oh. No, actually that looks 10 times better. These actually help out quite a bit. Idle exclusive. Why the hell wouldn't I just get this one? You know I gotta get that. Even though it blocks 90% of my fucking vision. I think this is the top of it. Yeah, that freaking abomination. Double radiant. Yeah, I'm gonna need that because this is for what I use this for my heavy loads, so I don't know why the hell I sold this. Like, I actually needed this. Jesus.
My nose. Oh.
I gotta change the rim on all of these figures. And I get standard wide on the rear. Because it's, I don't know why, but it's like easier to use. I just hate the duals. I'd rather have all singles.
Can't wait to see what I gain out of all this.
Oh, from the fucking stock market eating absolute ballsack?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The
no.
only one that seems like I lost something on it was Dollar Tree. I put 7 in it, it's $6.96 right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's... Okay, so it's still... Keep this in mind. The stocks are still gonna keep going down. That's... And if they do, that's a good thing, technically, because we can just hold what we have, because eventually it'll go past what we have. But we can always buy more when it gets significantly lower and make even more back once it rises. Because, I mean, this turd isn't going to keep tariffs forever. He's going to effectively tank the economy permanently, and he knows damn well about that.
Oh, that's very bad. You can't go, like, tariffs are here, but they're not here to stay. You can't just go.
What the fuck was that? You were like, pepperoni! Like you had, like, fucking lung cancer or some shit.
There's pepperoni in here. Just got a handful.
Wow. I love tariffs. They're gonna make everything better.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's called Make America Great Again. It's just get rid of all the poor people, which is like 90% of fucking America because of how bad America is.
We don't need to buy things from other countries. We'll just make it here.
Yay, we got rid of all the poor people.
Why is no one buying
Why
anything?
can't we buy anything?
Why can't we buy?
Because there's no one to buy it, moron.
Imagine. Oh my god.
Congratulations.
I had against this one guy earlier. Oh, you shouldn't go against Nintendo. That's evil. That makes you a thief if you tried to complain about the prices.
Alright, so everyone's gonna know immediately what I am the moment I put this in here. Y'all know it. Y'all know exactly what I am now that you see that in the passenger seat.
What you have no
Matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, it's better if we put it back here. Let's remove it from here.
Oh, I didn't get to see you.
It's on the bed. It's on the bed back here.
It's a fucking shark.
It's an IKEA shark.
It's a shark.
Yeah.
Blajoy?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, that was a little bit of a letdown.
Isn't that
Oh, you're
like a
expecting to have like a
sign?
fucking swastika in the chair?
Yeah, what the hell were you expecting inside of it?
I don't know. I thought I was expecting something dangerous since you're the way you were.
Take me to IKEA, please. I need one of those so bad. I don't live near an IKEA,
dangerous, sir.
actually.
E-scooter?
I love them. I love
Air
the Sharky.
filters with lights. Bro, they all have lights. The fuck you mean with lights? Obviously.
Yeah.
Can I change the smokestacks? I can.
No.
I can. Let's go. What you mean the DOT ain't gonna stop me? Fuck it, I'll side dump it so I blow it through Mima's fucking window.
Ah,
Why my window? What the fuck?
trucking. A long way to go. It's first time to get there.
Alright, now we need to go back to, like, the cab itself. And then go to paint jobs, because I actually don't like this fucking paint job. God damn.
Nice.
Oh, Karuma.
That pepperoni was good.
You know I can't eat anything,
Pepperoni
right?
pasta?
Pepperon.
How do I make this matte colored?
I didn't eat
Chicken
anything.
wings, chicken wings. No, I'm just kidding.
Chicken banana. Chicken and banana. I don't know how to say it, but
Uh-oh.
like it's funny as hell.
Chicken banana?
Yeah.
Ew. What the hell? Why chicken banana? What does that mean? It's a meme, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
meme.
uncultured. I'm uncultured.
Yeah, it's a stupid meme, but it's funny. It's like,
I think being not retarded ain't being cultured.
what are you talking about?
Oh,
Culture what?
It's premium.
Oh god.
premium retardation. Wow.
Premium. Yeah, I got the premium autism. I pay extra a month for it.
For only $30 a month, you can go ahead and have spasm attacks out of fucking nowhere.
You can have panic attacks every time in public for only $9.99 a week.
I actually did crawl my back that make me scream. Like, what the hell was that? It was just my hair, I guess. Fucking hell.
Oh, I can change my nuts. Too bad I don't got any anymore. There's a dead ass meme, but that was funny to be honest. Oh, shut the hell up.
This is where we go.
This is what we are as a society.
Yes.
I gotta make sure I don't remove the wrong fucking light. Oh, fuck. I just removed them all. No, I need to click the accessory and change it to the ancient one. Why does it look like a flaccid wiener, dude?
Hey, you said it, not me.
How do I remove this one? I don't... Oh my god, dude, I don't need this accessory. Oh, thank god. Using a controller since I can't use keyboard is so weird. Okay, that looks 10 times better. Thank god. Okay, how much is this truck gonna cost me? Oh wait, I gotta change the wheel. I can't forget about it. We gotta get the classic wheel. Okay. Confirm. How much is this? 206 grand? Okay, if that was real life, there's no shot this would cost only $206,000. This is at least like $350, $400. If someone actually cares about this video and watches this far, and please tell me if that's incorrect.
Bar says to me.
We're gonna drive our new truck.
We go to
We're gonna put it in the Dallas garage, the one with the last slot. God damn! I almost got a heart attack from that. I wish I had her fucking face cam. Oh, dude, I just freaking tweaked out when it honked. Oh, God, that was so loud. Oh, I have earbuds in. That was so loud. Oh, that was not okay. Oh. Oh god, I forgot how loud this engine is. If it tells you how bad this visor is, it's bad. I can't even see the fucking street lights. And I forgot what button it is to change the seat height. Yeah. I don't know what button it is, guys. Oh, well, that didn't help. Oh, I found it.
There you go.
I'll bring it back. I need to rest.
There we go. I swear these Teslas are asking for it. I'd totally love to have a truck like this versus like a newer one. Oh, I forgot it's a wide frame. See, that's what I mean by tapping the brakes. It just brings me to a screeching halt. Like, watch. That's me barely touching them. And it's kind of annoying, because that's why I have to use the engine brakes so much if I'm just trying to slowly slow down. The what?
I just heard like the most aggressive dinner time.
Fuck are cars doing here, bro? Fuck all y'all. I don't know why the hell the road's like that. What the? Why are we sleeping again, bro? What the whatever. I was thinking of streaming Minecraft, but I'm not the greatest, because that requires a lot of button pressing.
I mean, we could probably do something like that. Have you in creative, I be in survival. Should basically just fuck around with me.
I mean, I was starting a world. I wasn't too bad. It just takes me a lot longer.
No, I was just saying, God is
Oh my god.
random shit which just fucks with me while I'm trying to play survival. I feel like the outside of that is just me sucking.
Nobody cares about speed limits. And we definitely don't slow down for Teslas. I'm pretty sure a lot more would have happened if I was going 100 miles an hour and just hit that, but okay. We're not gonna question it. You know what? I can try to go into Minecraft, because I don't know how long I've been streaming for at this point. And I gotta catch up on quite a bit, to be honest. So I might as well double stream today. And this isn't really the easiest game to follow, since I'm still trying to relearn the controls even. So, I mean, at least we got my truck back. I didn't know I even sold it in the first place. So that's fucking interesting. Definitely remember to save my fucking game, because it doesn't autosave. Or I guess it does now. Okay. Not connected to the world of trucks. Okay. So let's find out how long I've been streaming for. And then I can go ahead and figure out what I'm gonna do here. Oh, well that's cool, it doesn't even tell me. Huh. Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? How am I even supposed to studio mode? I don't want to click on something that brings up personal stuff. That's the problem here. So I don't know how long this has been going.
You've been streaming for an hour and a half.
Alright, you know, that seems reasonable enough if I'm gonna go switch over to another game. I'm gonna cut this one and start up another one. Since this one's for ATS, I don't want to have Minecraft in an ATS video. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna go swap over to Minecraft and go from there. If that's the game we decide to play, hell, maybe it might be VR chat. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I mean, well, yeah, I know it's, yeah, it'll probably be Minecraft. But all right, so I guess I'll end it here. I don't know when I'll be streaming again on, obviously, till the Minecraft one, but I'll figure out later down the road after I do the Minecraft one on when I'm gonna do this again, because there's a lot of stuff I gotta catch up on here, and with everything going on in person, it's definitely not the easiest thing to, like, manage, really, especially with my issues, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the Minecraft stream.